Kindly sign at the designated place and remain seated till the end of the program.
The students, when coming on the stage for the award of the degree, are required to exit from the same direction they enter. So this is regarding the students who come to receive their degrees, other than the gold medalists. Students are required to keep their degree certificates open when they come on the stage. The students are requested to keep silent throughout the program. All the students are required to go to the Capitanio Hall after the program to collect their refreshments and for the customary picture in the ceremonial gown. These pictures will be given free of cost to all the students. The date to receive the same will be announced later.
We hope the instructions are clear. And as I mentioned, these instructions will not be given or repeated during the official ceremony. Please remember all these instructions and act accordingly. Attention students, please remain silent. The guests are arriving, they are near the lift. And all of you please stand when the ceremonial procession begins.
And remain standing till the national anthem is sung. We request the students to kindly rise.
We request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
Kindly be seated.
The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education.
These powerful words by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. perfectly capture the essence of what we strive to achieve here at St. Francis College for Women.
This philosophy resonates deeply with our vision and mission of providing holistic education for the empowerment of women. We are committed to fostering intellectual competence, emotional stability, ethical integrity, and social responsibility, empowering our students to become confident, compassionate, and capable women who contribute meaningfully to society.
With this spirit in mind, we,
Dr. Soni,
and Dr. Sarita Aduri, feel it a distinct honor and privilege to warmly welcome our chief guest, Professor K. Shashikant, Controller of Examinations, Usmania University, Hyderabad. We also extend a heartfelt welcome to the guest of honor, Ms. Ramadevi Lanka, Superintending Engineer, GHMC, former Director, Emerging Technologies, ITEC Department.
it is indeed a great honor to be joined by such distinguished dignitaries whose esteemed presence lends grace and significance to this solemn occasion, the 45th Convocation Ceremony of St. Francis College for Women, as we confer degrees upon 1,122 graduating students and formally acknowledge their academic excellence.
We extend our warmest welcome and sincere congratulations to the graduating students of the undergraduate batch of 2022-25 and the postgraduate batch of 2023-25. Today marks the proud culmination of your dedication, perseverance, and pursuit of knowledge, a movement truly deserving of celebration and honor.
Lighting the lamp is a sacred tradition that marks the beginning of an auspicious occasion. It symbolizes the triumph of knowledge over ignorance and the awakening of the human spirit.
In a symbolic gesture of illuminating minds through the light of learning, I now invite our esteemed chief guest, Professor K. Shashikant, our guest of honor, Ms. Ramadevi Lanka, our correspondent, Sister Karmali Tanyat, our principal, Professor Uma Joseph, our vice principal, Dr. Sister Shirley, controller of examinations, Dr. Anita Thomas, and the coordinator of the convocation ceremony, Dr. Alice David, to kindly come forward and light the ceremonial lamp.
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes it so. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. We are a family whose hearts are blazing. Let's raise our candles, light up the sky. Pray to our Father in the name of Jesus. Make us a beacon in darkest times.
A small announcement. We request the students who park their vehicles near Arya Samaj to kindly remove them from there.
Upholding the cherished tradition of St. Francis College for Women, we commence this program by invoking the blessings of the Almighty. I now invite Dr. Tabitha Ramona, Head Department of Nutrition, Miss Patricia, Assistant Professor, Department of Nutrition, and the College Choir to lead us in prayer.
The Bible reading is taken from Jeremiah 29:11 and Matthew chapter 5, verses beginning to read from 14 to 16. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, and they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
Prayer. Heavenly Father, we gather before you today with hearts full of gratitude and joy as we celebrate the achievement of our students at St. Francis College for Women. On this Convocation Day, we honor the journey of learning, growth, and perseverance that has brought our science and management students to this proud moment. Lord, we thank you for the wisdom you have bestowed upon these young minds and for the guidance that led them through their academic journey. We thank you for the presence of our esteemed chief guest, Professor K. Shashikant sir, guest of honor, Ms. Ramadevi ma'am. Bless them with wisdom and grace as they share their insights. Let their words inspire and uplift every heart present here today. We lift our college management, our correspondent, Sister Kamli Tanyat, our principal, Professor Uma Joseph ma'am, our vice principal, Dr. Sister Shirley, our deans, coordinators, teaching and non-teaching staff who have worked tirelessly to make this convocation a reality. May this event unfold smoothly, reflecting the spirit of excellence and harmony that defines this institution. We are grateful for the faculty, families, and mentors who have nurtured and supported our students. We ask you, Lord, to bless each graduate present here today. May they walk into the world with courage, compassion, and clarity of purpose. As we celebrate this milestone, may your presence go before us. Bless our college, its legacy, and its mission to empower women through education. We make this prayer in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me an instrument of your peace. Where there's despair is light, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, your shining light. And where there's sadness, let me bring joy. Make me an instrument of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in giving that we do receive. And it's in dying we're born to life.
Thank you, Dr. Tabitha, Ms. Patricia, and the choir for the prayer. Honorable dignitaries, esteemed faculty, beloved parents, and proud graduates, we now present a video showcasing the inception and journey of St. Francis College for Women. This presentation highlights the college's growth, academic achievements, and the wide range of extracurricular activities that contribute to the holistic development of our students. We invite you to witness the dedication, spirit, and accomplishments that define our esteemed institution.
St. Francis College for Women, a premier educational institution in the state of Telangana, stands tall as a leader and trendsetter in its commitment to a value system directed towards qualitative self-improvement. Our college motto, "Wisdom and Peace Through Love," has been our constant guiding light. St. Francis College is a Catholic minority institution founded by the Sisters of Charity of St. Bartholomew Capitano and Vincenza Gerosa. It was established in the year 1959 in Hyderabad with a student strength of 15. With the growth in the number of students and courses offered, the undergraduate programs were shifted to the Begumpet campus in 1977. The change of guard at the helm of the college management was welcomed by the St. Francis fraternity. Dr. Uma Joseph, Head Department of History, accepted the responsibility of principal. Sister Carmeli Taniyat took charge as the correspondent and secretary. and Dr. Sister Shirley took charge as Vice Principal. With 28 departments, the college runs both postgraduate and undergraduate programs across the disciplines of arts, science, commerce, and management, supporting the institution's vision for comprehensive and holistic education. Affiliated to Osmania University, St. Francis College for Women was one of the first colleges in the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh to be awarded autonomy in 1988. Using the freedom of autonomy, the development and design of curriculum is done keeping in mind the national goals as well as the current needs of the society. In 2005, the choice-based credit system was introduced to offer opportunities and avenues to learn beyond the core subjects, contributing to one's holistic development. Career-oriented diploma programs and short-term certificate courses give an opportunity to earn additional credits while the student is earning her regular degree. We have gone through 4 cycles of re-accreditations, receiving A grade. We were also recognized as a college with potential for excellence in 2004 and 2014. Our Golden Jubilee year saw the launch of a very successful rural student adoption program, Swarnojwala, that has been sustained till date. As a part of social responsibility, our college has enrolled in central government-sponsored program of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan and adopted 4 tandas and 1 differently abled colony in Lakshmi Nagar from Kandi Mandal of Sangareddy district. Ours is the first institution in Telangana state to adopt tandas for accelerating sustainable development. The institution offers free education to 3 deserving girls from the adopted tandas. Dan Utsav, the Joy of Giving Week, is our way of expressing our gratitude to the society that has given us the love and respect we enjoy. This spirit of generous outreach pervades every single member of the college, students, faculty, staff, and alumni. Well-furnished and ventilated classrooms equipped with necessary ICT facilities, state-of-the-art laboratories, and a well-stocked library with defined physical spaces ensures a conducive learning environment. In keeping with the need of the hour for conservation and responsible utilization of resources, the college has invested in infrastructure to foster green initiatives. Extension activities of the student community in the college are executed through the different student clubs, which provide a platform to the students to develop their organizational and leadership skills. The Center for Career Guidance and Placements provides an effective and mutually beneficial platform for job seekers and job providers. The college is also fortunate to count among its alumni distinguished personalities in the government services, art, business, and the STEM sectors. Our motivated and enthusiastic bunch of students have made us proud with their participation and achievements at several prestigious co-curricular and extracurricular competitions. We are proud of all our student achievers. Our faculty members are committed to maintaining the quality in teaching and research. True to its vision and mission of transforming the life of every student who enters the portals of this institution, SFC constantly strives for a dynamic environment, keeping pace with the changing needs of the society. SFC aims at training young women to be better and to do better to establish harmony and goodwill in the society.
This presentation stands as a tribute to the vision, dedication, and tireless efforts of St. Francis College for Women in fostering knowledge, nurturing talent, and shaping confident, capable individuals. May I now invite our esteemed dignitaries onto the stage. Chief guest, Professor K. Shashikant, Controller of Examinations, Osmania University, Hyderabad. Guest of honor, Ms. Ramadevi Lanka, Superintending Engineer, GHMC, former Director, Emerging Technologies, ITEC Department. Principal, Professor Uma Joseph. Correspondent, Sister Karmali Taniyat. Vice Principal Dr. Sister Shirley, Controller of Examinations Dr. Anita Thomas, Coordinator of the Convocation Ceremony Dr. Ellis David. May I request all of you to come and join the dais. We welcome all the dignitaries onto the stage. We now request our principal, Professor Uma Joseph, to please address the gathering, followed by administering the pledge.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to each one of you. We are truly honored to have our chief guest, Professor K. Shashikant, the Controller of Examination, Usmania University, and the guest of honor, Ms. Rama Devi Lanka, Superintending Engineer of GHMC. We want to thank both of you for taking your time off to be here with us this afternoon time on a second Saturday. And we want to thank you, sir, our Controller of Exams, for always being a great support and encouragement to us. And ma'am, we want to thank you. Your profile has been truly, it's going to be an inspiration for all of you young students when you hear about her. It gives me immense joy and pride to stand before you on this momentous occasion, a day that marks a celebration of your journey, your accomplishments, and the road that lies ahead. Today we honor the graduating batch of 2024-25 from the faculties of Science and Management. And I speak not only to you as a principal, but as someone who's witnessed your transformation over these past years. As you gather today, many memories must be flooding your minds. The first day you walked into St. Francis, the long hours that you spent in the labs and the lecture halls, the group projects that you did together, the research papers that you wrote, the field trips that you went to, your presentations, and the student-led events and your participation in the student clubs, the laughter that you shared with your friends who became like family. You spent years learning, questioning, experimenting, building, and growing, not just academically, but as individuals. And then, about a year ago, you stepped out of these familiar portals into a world filled with challenges, uncertainties, and opportunities. And yet, here you are today, back at St. Francis College, a little older, a little wiser, and ready to take your next leap forward. To our science graduates, your journey has been one of inquiry, innovation, and resilience. You've learned to see the world through the lens of curiosity and critical thinking. As you move into research, industry, healthcare, or academia, remember, science is not just about discovery, but about responsibility to use knowledge ethically and for the greater good. To our students of management, the world you are stepping into demands leadership with empathy, decision making with integrity, and vision with adaptability. Whether you're leading teams, building businesses, or managing systems, let your Francis Foundation guide you to lead not just with your mind, but also with your heart. Dear graduates, as you walk into the future, may you carry with you not only your degrees, but also the values and virtues that Francis has stood for. Values of integrity, service, excellence, and humility. Remember, success is not defined just by titles or salaries, but by the difference you make, the people you uplift, and the legacy that you leave behind. Whatever life takes you next, maybe into labs, into boardrooms, startups, or service, make your presence count. Keep learning, stay grounded, and never forget where your roots lie. You are and will always be a part of the Francis family. God bless you as you step forward and shine like lights in this world. Congratulations once again to each one of you. Thank you. I would now request all of the graduating students to please stand for the oath. I request you to stretch your right hand forward and repeat after me. I take this pledge
I take this pledge
by affirming my faith in God Almighty,
by affirming my faith in God Almighty,
who will always be my guiding light.
who will always be my guiding light.
As a graduate of St. Francis College,
As a graduate of St. Francis College,
I promise to uphold the dignity
I promise to uphold the dignity
and honor of this institution.
and honor of this institution.
I will use my knowledge,
I will use my knowledge,
experience, and skills that I have gained
experience, and skills that I have gained
with honesty and integrity
with honesty and dignity
for the well-being of the society.
for the well-being of the society.
I will cherish the core values
I will cherish the core values
inculcated in me
inculcated in me
in this temple of learning
in this temple of learning
and strive to prove myself
and strive to prove myself
a worthy citizen of my country.
a worthy citizen of my country.
As I leave the portals of my alma mater,
As I leave the portals of my alma mater,
I promise to carry on
I promise to carry on
the good tradition,
the good tradition,
strengthened by the vision and mission,
strengthened by the vision and mission,
and guided by its motto,
and guided by its motto,
wisdom and peace through love.
wisdom and peace through love.
Congratulations once again to all of you. Please be seated.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of wisdom. I invite everyone present to kindly stand and join the choir in rendering the college anthem.
With St. Francis as our guide, wisdom on our side, and we'll reach the plains of peace, true love, and we'll reach the plains of peace, true love. Learning brings its own reward, and knowledge is the key. Ideals we shall revere, minds pure and hearts sincere, with St. Francis as our guide. We have wisdom on our side, and we'll reach the plains of peace, true love, and we'll reach the plains of peace, true love. Each college girl your flag and furled through service kindly shown. We shall lead our country's children in a higher quest for truth, with St. Francis as our guide. We have wisdom on our side, and we'll reach the plains of peace, true love, and we'll reach the plains of peace, true love, and we'll reach the plains of peace, true love.
I now request Dr. Anita Thomas, Controller of the Examinations, to introduce our chief guest, Professor K. Shashikant.
It's indeed a privilege and honor to introduce our chief guest for the occasion, Professor Kulkarni Shashikant, who is currently serving as the Controller of Examinations at Osmania University, Hyderabad. Dr. Shashikant is a professor of civil engineering at the University College of Engineering, OU, and has been a distinguished member of the Water Resources and Fluid Mechanics Division since 2007. Prior to joining Osmania University, he rendered his valuable service in the Department of Civil Engineering at CBIT, Hyderabad. Sir holds a bachelor's degree in Civil Engineering from Sri Venkateshwara University, Tirupati, a master's in engineering from UVCE Bangalore, and earned his doctorate in Water Resources Engineering from the Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, where his doctoral thesis was considered for the Best Thesis Award. Professor Shashikant's areas of specialization include climate change applications of the river basin scale, hydrological and flood modeling, soft computing applications, and water supply engineering. His excellence in academics has been recognized with several prestigious honors, including the Best Researcher Award and Excellence in Teaching Award from Osmania University. Sir successfully completed major research projects funded by University Grants Commission and bagged 2 research projects from DST SERB, Government of India, focusing on climate change impacts, water security, and drought assessment. He has guided 1 PhD scholar, is currently supervising 4 research scholars, and has guided 25 ME dissertations. Professor Shashikant has, to his credit, over 50 publications in reputed international journals and has been actively involved in consultancy projects under Mission Bhagiratha for the government of Telangana, focusing on the hydraulic design and surge analysis of water supply networks. A passionate teacher, a committed researcher, and a visionary academic leader, Professor Shashikant continues to inspire excellence in the field of civil engineering and higher education. We are deeply honored to have him amidst us today. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation, and we extend a warm and respectful welcome to Professor Kulkarni Shashikant. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Anita Thomas. I now request our principal, correspondent, and vice principal to felicitate our chief guest, Professor Shashikant. I now request our Dean of Academics and Head, Department of Physics, Dr. Usha Praveena, to introduce our guest of honor, Ms. Ramadevi Lanka, to the gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed guest of honor, Mrs. Ramadevi Lanka, who has graciously agreed to join us today. Rama ma'am holds an M.Tech degree in Environmental Engineering from Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad, and an executive program in Business Management from the Indian Institute of Management, Kolkata. Rama ma'am led the Emerging Technologies Wing of the Information Technologies, Electronics and Communication Department of the Government of Telangana. Shaped and implemented policy frameworks in cutting-edge domains such as AI, blockchain, cloud, drones, cybersecurity, and robotics that created a conducive ecosystem for the growth of emerging technologies in the state. She is a board member and a member of governing councils of several institutions. Rama ma'am played pivotal role in establishing centers of excellence in AI, cybersecurity, e-waste, and additive manufacturing. These centers facilitated infrastructure access, encouraged adoption, promoted community collaboration, ensured responsible deployment, spurred innovation and R&D, and enhanced human capital, cementing Telangana's stature as a leader in technological innovation. She has led ecosystem-level initiatives that involve multi-stakeholder consultations and interdepartmental initiatives. Rama ma'am believes in using technology for societal good, which is evident in the strategic partnerships formed with 60 startups and 17 private partners, resulting in the implementation of 52 innovative projects that harness positive transformation driven by cutting-edge technologies across 14 government departments, achieving sustainable development goals. Rama ma'am was involved in several e-governance projects that were crucial in bringing in reforms and transformation in various domains such as health, visa immigration, civil aviation, etc. She also worked in startups in the Silicon Valley, United States. Rama ma'am is recipient of Digital India Award from the Honorable President of India for implementing AI machine learning based nutrient management solution that helps in sustainable agriculture in the year 2021. Her pioneering work in AI earned her recognition as one of the women in AI by Google and received the Women Achievers Award from the Government of Telangana State in 2022. Rama ma'am is currently working as Superintending Engineer, GHMC, Hyderabad. It's an honor to have you with us today, ma'am. Your presence here is truly appreciated. Thank you and welcome once again.
Thank you, Dr. Usha Praveena. I now request our management to felicitate our guest of honor, Ms. Rama Devi Lanka. Thank you, sisters, and thank you, ma'am. I now request our chief guest, Professor K. Shashikant, to please deliver his convocation address.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm really privileged to be here amongst you. Respected dignitaries on the dam, Principal Dr. Uma Joseph Madam, Correspondent Tania, Vice Principal Dr. Shirley, Controller of Examination Dr. Anita Thomas Madam, Coordinator of the Convocation Ceremony Dr. Alice Madam. I'm really happy that I'm with you on this historic occasion of your life, and I'm really privileged, and I'm really thanked the organizers for giving the invitation to me. A big thank you for this. Members of the teaching, non-teaching staff, patrons of the institution, friends from the media, students, parents, my greetings to you on this occasion. Firstly, I congratulate all the students who are going to be graduating today and their family members. I know this is a very important milestone in your life. Getting a degree is really a milestone, probably that will throw innumerable opportunities for you in the life. So therefore, this phase is quite important, and I believe that you have really done a great job, and with your flying colors. And I know you are going to embark a great journey of your life from now onwards. I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. The world is changing so fast. The fact that to survive in this ever-changing world, definitely your ambition should change, your initiatives should change, and you should be, changing. Change is the law of life now. So therefore, if you want to be in the same line of thought process, probably you will be left out in this highly competitive world. So therefore, you have to be on the toes every time, and you have to really innovate yourself in this highly competitive world. I hope your college has provided the critical skills that are needed for you to really survive in this world. I'm happy that you are going to be stepping into the new world where a lot of uncertainty is there, and where your skills are going to play a key role. Probably you will really be successful in the days to come. Now, people always say nowadays, you have to nurture and develop critical thinking, and adaptability is most important. In a sense, for example, people who are, I don't know how many of you are getting in software jobs or any other jobs now, where people say that you have to adapt yourself quickly. That means you are going to work in one particular technology initially, suddenly you have to switch over to the next technology. Now you should really develop such skills where you can survive quickly, so that you should not become a burden to the institution. In fact, you should become an asset to this situation wherever it is called for. So therefore, developing those skills does not come just like that. The basics you learn in your schooling, in your colleges, and you are learning, your aptitude to learn, that finally it counts. So therefore, you develop those critical thought process, the urge to learn is quite important. I wish that you should really harp on those skills that will make you stand tall among all your peer groups. Society needs at present tech innovators and thinkers what is expected of. India really requires such experts, entrepreneurs, and I wish if there is a chance for you to become an entrepreneur and develop your entrepreneurial skills and learn, and you try to give jobs to the people rather than you are being employed. So I wish that develop those critical skills which are needed. India really blessed to have, in fact, we are very happy that we have producing great quality human resources, which no country in the world has this. Thanks to our schooling, thanks to our colleges, where we are nurturing, and we are exporting these quality resources to other countries like US, UK, is it not? So now, I think now we must be really, we must be proud, we must be thankful to our parents, is it not? For really giving you all things necessary for you to come up to this level. And people say that if you go to US, the parents will not look after their kids once you finish off your schooling. You have to do yourself. And we are lucky that our parents will not leave you unless you settle in your life. So is it not? So big round of applause to our parents for so much of their sacrifice, what they do in our life. And I would like to bring you some small idea, in a sense, the fact that, people say that, COVID has brought so many disadvantages to entire world. COVID also brought some good luck to, good features for us also. In a sense, I look upon some bright spots. In a sense, the way we teach has changed. The way we do banking has changed. The way we do the business models have changed. So in a way, we are finding every opportunity in these tough conditions. So definitely we don't know how the world would be in the next 10 years. Those who are going to predict what the world would be next 10 years, so they will be techno entrepreneurs. So definitely develop those attitudes, develop those skills, so that if you predict well in advance, develop those technologies, and so that we can play a critical role in the world order. Is it not? Now India is in the third position in terms of economy is concerned. We hope to raise that level. Probably these kinds of new technologies will definitely change India to developed country. I wish that you really work on those things. On a lighter vein, we have a lot of Facebook friends, but we don't have real friend. Is it not? If you see somebody's Facebook, he has 1,000 friends, but you don't have a real friend. And also, we have Facebook, but we don't have textbook. Is it so? So I wish not only you maintain a Facebook, but also you need to have a textbook, so that textbook will save you in the future. So therefore, don't ever neglect your textbooks. But unfortunately nowadays, if you go to IITs, if you go to NITs, if you come to Usmania, we find people hardly have textbook in their book yards. So therefore, I wish that you love having reading habits. So unless you have that attitude, that really makes you a complete man. And in fact, if you look at the skill development in India is very poor. The skill development in India is very poor. Only 2% of our students have the skills of employability. I wish St. Francis is something different. I hope at least 90 to 95, 100% students are really skillful. Is it not? Hope I'll appreciate your management for taking these sort of steps. Even in Osmania, even our Vice Chancellor used to say, whatever new skill you learn, we wanted to transform into a credit. I wish the college, the autonomous college should come out some sort of guidelines where student, if they learn some new skill and new sort of, any skill which will be useful in their life, should have some credits. Not only what they study in the class, but if you can really transform them or have an equivalent credit even for that, probably the student will find it more useful, or they learn these skills so that they become more employable. So I think our society should think in those lines, not simply studying the fixed syllabus and getting some marks and getting some first class distinction. I don't think nowadays it is enough, and world is looking something more than that. So therefore, one of my friend is saying, who is in Canada, he is studying in 8th class. In 8th class itself, he is able to do all wiring and all what are all needed for a skill learning, they've been being learned in 8th standard itself. What a great idea, isn't it? But in India, it is not so like that. Even if you learn, even if you go to ITI, but I don't think all skills are being learned. So 8th class itself, kids are able to stand on their own, they're able to earn themselves. So I need such a level of learning should happen. I think that's what needed. And if you look at the skill development in other countries like Singapore, it is 54, Israel 42, US around 50%. So therefore I want to see that this should change. Recently, our Honorable Chief Minister has established skill-oriented university. I think most of you know. So I think it is I think it's a step in right direction. Is it not? The student who feel that they don't have the required skills, they can enroll themselves in those skill university. They can upskill their knowledge, and that will help them in their future life. I think these should be encouraged. And also I encourage the colleges like St. Francis to have more MOUs with these skill-oriented universities and institutions, so that they should look upon like a profession, like they should be given some professional training so that they can become masters in the days to come. So I think in the curriculum, they should be implemented strictly, so that if you can provide, and also we see that skill-oriented courses are there in every college, but what we are lacking here is that is not being transferred into some credit. Some form of credits are needed. Simply giving training, student will not show interest. So in order to bring more number of students and to cultivate this sort of skill orientation, probably the skill and credit should be mapped in your curriculum. Probably that will help in those direction. As Madam rightly said, you should develop attitude of gratitude towards your institution. I wish to see that after 10 years, one of you should become a great, you should sit along with us, okay, after 10 years as the chief guest along with us, and you should inspire your future kids who are going to study in this institution. I wish you all the best, and I wanted to thank you, all of you, for listening my speech patiently. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity given.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and inspiring address to our graduates. We now proceed to the ceremony of awarding gold medals to the students who accomplished academic excellence. I invite our chief guest, Professor Shashikant, and guest of honor, Ms. Ramadevi Lanka, to please present the gold medals to the meritorious students. I now invite Dr. Roslyn and Dr. Vidya Jairam to take over and continue with the proceedings.
Good afternoon, everyone. The most awaited moment, presentation of gold medals to UG and PG students who excelled in academics. Ramana Rao Gold Medal for highest marks in MSc Microbiology, instituted by Priyusha Pokala in loving memory of her father, late Sri Pokala Venkata Ramana Rao, is awarded to Sonam Gupta. G. Sharada and G. Subramaniam Gold Medal, instituted by Dr. Kalpana, Department of Chemistry, and her husband, Mr. Chandrasekhar, for highest marks in MSc Organic Chemistry, goes to Miss Sana. Late Dandu Chittari and Dandu Lingamma Gold Medal, instituted by their daughter, Dr. D. Sumalata, for highest marks in Inorganic Chemistry in MSc Organic Chemistry, goes to Miss Sana. Department of Computer Science Gold Medal for highest marks in MSc Data Science is awarded to Movva Kalyana Padmavati. Late S. Rajagopalan Gold Medal, instituted by late Miss Nirupama, Department of Computer Science, for highest marks in MSc Computer Science, goes to S. Mary Stefina Raj. Department of Nutrition Gold Medal for highest marks in MSc Nutrition and Dietetics is awarded to Afifa Batul. Department of Mathematics Gold Medal for highest marks in MSc Mathematics is awarded to S. Rebecca Angelina.
Srimati Krishna Kakkar Memorial Gold Medal, instituted by Dr. Rita Kakkar, for highest marks in BSc Life Sciences Optionals, goes to B. Ashwini from BSc ANZC. Department of Chemistry Gold Medal, instituted by retired lecturers of department for highest marks in chemistry, goes to B. Ashwini. Mrs. Helen William and Mrs. P.C. Nirmala Gold Medal for highest marks in zoology goes to B. Ashwini. Gold Medal, instituted by the Department of Nutrition for highest marks in BSc Nutrition, Combination Part 2, goes to B. Ashwini. Satyavati Memorial Gold Medal, instituted by Mrs. A. Radha and Mr. Jayaprakash Reddy for highest marks in BSc Physical Sciences Optionals, goes to M. Swapna from BSc MSCS. Late D. Mahalakshmi Gold Medal, instituted by Professor D.V. Dwaraka and Department of Mathematics for highest marks in mathematics goes to M. Swapna from BSc MSCS. Ms. M. Swarnalata Lokeshwar Rao Gold Medal for securing highest marks in botany goes to V. Vasavi. Late B.P. Poddar Medal instituted by Ramachandar Poddar, Anubhav, and late Ramachandar Gold Medal instituted by B. Kavita for highest marks in computer science goes to B. Rushita from BSc MSCS. Harivellu Telugu Sahitya Samskritika Samiti Gold Medal instituted by Dr. Vijaya Gauri, HOD Telugu, for securing highest marks in Telugu goes to B. Rushita. Gold Medal for highest marks in electronics instituted by Anubhav and Department of Electronics in association with Visitech Limited goes to P. Sita. Louis Pasteur Gold Medal instituted by Department of Microbiology for highest marks in microbiology. Crystal Jubilee Gold Medal instituted by Department of Biochemistry for highest marks in biochemistry goes to Vriddhi Kailash Mirchandani. Late K.V. Hariharan Gold Medal instituted by K.H. Krishnan and Mrs. Lata Subramanian, Department of Commerce, for highest marks in statistics goes to Samiksha Kabra. Srujanasri Memorial Gold Medal instituted by G.V. Subba Rao for highest marks in nutrition goes to K. Harani. Late Mrs. Nirupama Narsiman Memorial Gold Medal instituted by Department of Computer Science for highest marks in BSc Honours Software Engineering goes to K. Sai Charvita. Srimati Nalini Revuru Gold Medal instituted by Revuru Kartikeya for highest marks in physics goes to Sakina Maveen. SFC Management Gold Medal for securing highest marks in biotechnology goes to KS Asta Nirali. Department of French Gold Medal for highest marks in French goes to G. Arunima Grace. Department of Hindi Gold Medal for highest marks in Hindi goes to K. Lehri Sandeepani Naidu.
Presentation of gold medals to students who excelled in BMS and BWalk. Srimati Raj Damayanti Jaggi Memorial Gold Medal instituted by Mr. Sanjeev Jaggi, father of Malvika Jaggi, for a BMS student securing highest marks in all subjects part 2 is awarded to Divya Gupta. Walk Talent Club Gold Medal instituted by the Department of BWalk, RM and IT for highest marks in NSQF levels goes to Ankita Naidu. Walk Talent Club Gold Medal instituted by the Department of BWalk, RM and IT for highest marks in core retail subjects is awarded to Ankita Naidu. Congratulations to all the students.
Thank you, our esteemed dignitaries, for presenting the gold medals. I now request our guest of honor, Ms. Ramadevi Lanka, to please deliver her message.
Respected Chief Guest Dr. Shashikant Garu, Principal Professor Uma Joseph Garu, Vice Principal Dr. Sister Shirley, Dr. Anita Thomas, Controller of Examination, Dr. Ellis, Coordinator of Examinations, Dr. Karmali Tanaya, Correspondent, and the most important of all of us, our students, dear students, faculty, teaching staff, and others present here. A very good afternoon to all of you. Really, seeing this today, the celebrations and the smiles on your faces, it takes me back to almost, 40 years back. I was sitting in place of you. A bit of nostalgia for me, when I was actually graduating out of my college. It's a great feeling, great experience. So, but there is a key difference, between now and then. When we graduated out of college, especially in the 2 Telugu states that I can talk about, there were not many opportunities out there. It was just, our parents, whatever, the opportunities out there were just medicine and engineering. That's all we were made to think actually. Okay, these are the only 2 options that we have. And that's what we did. If you actually look at, people from my generation, most of us are either doctors or engineers. Majority of them, I would say, who pursued, higher education. But today, you have so many opportunities out there. I'm really jealous of you, I should have born now, I feel, to seize those opportunities. See, when we came out of college, research, even if you're interested, there were not enough opportunities to do research. It's not well paid. There are not good institutions offering research programs. But now, if you look at, institutions want students to take up research programs. They're just scouting for students. In fact, recently I attended a meeting in Delhi, and people were discussing about quantum computing, where they need PhDs, doctorates, researchers in this technology. So is the case with AI, artificial intelligence. Again, they're looking at, research is one of the areas. In all these, actually, as a nation, we forgot our, basic sciences, I would say, physics, chemistry, and, others. And we, actually, most of us did engineering, and we are not even there, Again, I moved to IT. Most of our engineering, students, good students, moved out of the core engineering into IT. But now it's like getting back to basics. Now, the world has already moved there. If you look at advanced countries, US, China, they have so many researchers, they have so many publications, citations in these technologies, and India is nowhere, sadly. But that change is now reversing. Governments are actually investing in research institutions. Government of India, actually has come out with Research Anusandhan program. About 6,000 crores they're investing in research programs. So that's one area that's booming, going to boom in India. If you're interested, that's one for you. Second one, as the principal also talked about, is entrepreneurship. Again, during our time, we didn't hear that word at all. We were not aware of that, entrepreneurship, startup. These words weren't there actually, but now everybody talks about. And India is the third country that has the largest number of unicorns. Unicorns means a startup which is valued at $1 billion. So that's another area that's booming. And governments are pouring in money. Industry is investing. The entire ecosystem is so good. So if you're passionate, you have an idea, and you want to start up your own, it could be anything. It need not be IT alone. It could be in any domain, So this is the time for you. That's the second area, that's really welcoming young students who have bright ideas to make a difference in the world. Third, of course, jobs. That's always there. It has been there, but the spectrum is wider now. With MNCs, you might have read this, every IT company, the largest IT company, if you look at Facebook, Amazon, all these have headquarters, the largest headquarters based out of Hyderabad. So again, number of opportunities in those areas. Not necessarily IT, but other areas are also opening up. Semiconductor is another area that's government is investing hugely, because you might have heard about this, right? AI needs chips. And right now, any idea which company is designing chips in the world for AI? Any guesses? Sorry? Absolutely. So that's the only company, that's actually selling out chips there. So much potential, there in that particular sector. So semiconductors is another area. As I said, quantum is coming up. It's a new wave of technology. Since I am from technology background, I can speak only about technology, the opportunities that exist out there in technology. So many opportunities. When we came out, they used to say, okay, sky is the limit for you. But now, sky is not the limit, It's limitless, I would say, because we are entering into space also, right? We have actually gone beyond sky. So for you, opportunities are limitless. Just into the space, I would say, you can just zoom into the space. So is this the best time that you are in India? You are born in India. So seize these opportunities. You just have to give a little bit of nudge, you have to nudge yourself to actually seize those opportunities, because you are coming out of one of the finest institutions in India, So you have been blessed with all these skills, all the qualities that are required to take on the world. So it's a little more nudge would take you places. And you are a few among the privileged in this country, I would say all of us here who are there. So, and as women, young girls that you're going out, while opportunities are there, you have to pursue anything. I just want to sensitize you on one thing. There are biases against women out there in the real world. In terms of pay parity, even though most of the women do the same work as men do, but the pay is far less compared to men. And it's a reality. So that's one. Second, even the kind of assignments, projects, when they're assigned to, you have to pardon me, you are chief guest. So women are not given those kind of assignments, unless they ask for it. There's always this bias. And it's there right from generations, it takes time. Probably when you enter into the workforce, I wish at least those biases are reduced. Pay parity, assignments, and thirdly, even boardrooms, Government of India has actually mandated that 30% of the boardroom members should be women. Why did they have to mandate? Because actually women were not getting opportunities. So and don't get scared or discouraged by this. Just be aware of this, understand what needs to be done, just speak out. If you feel that it's a right to, for an opportunity, if you have a right for increase in pay, just ask for it. Unless you ask for women, they just don't give it. So this is my message to you, speak up, make your voices heard. That's the most important thing as a woman we need to do. That's number one. Second, women, they don't network often enough. Maybe it's a bit different with the younger generation. In our generation, if there is a conference, an event happening, very few women attend. In fact, 20 years back when I attended an event on cyber security, there were 200 people, the hall is full, but there were only, hardly 10 women. But those events, those conferences, they actually show you what's happening outside your workplace, number one. Second, they actually open more opportunities, more doors and windows, I would say, In fact, some of the best positions that I got is when I attended those events, I got to interact with different people. And I came to know there is a position out there which actually suits my skills. And that's how I got best opportunities. So so be aware. So networking, that's the second thing I would say. Be aware of the biases, speak up, second. Third, network often. And lastly, I want to say this thing. Already, because you're coming out of St. Francis College, I don't have to say this. It would have been apt for other colleges. But again, I just want to emphasize, as citizens, somehow in India, we forgot one basic thing, or, giving back to the community. See, all of us are so privileged here. We just might form only top 10% or less than 10% of you're getting the finest education, best institution. You have, dreams in your eyes, but majority of the people do not have such luxury. So please, when you go back, give back to the community. I'm not saying you have to donate money or something, but you can mentor, young girls from marginalized sections of the society. Already I saw in the presentation, college is adopting some tandas where they're helping out. That should actually serve as a foundation for you. But most of us, when we get back to work, get back to our daily life, we forget these values. So just keep in mind, as you grow in your life, in your career, try to give back some part of it, by volunteering, by mentoring young girls, in fact, what I do, I actually, so many maids, they change in my house, so I take care of the children's education. So very small way. I don't spend much time, but at the same time, I make a difference. So try to make small differences in the community. This is my message to you. And finally, I know all of you are waiting, to receive your certificates. You really don't want to hear all this. But again, when you're in flight before takeoff, they say, sit back, relax and enjoy. So you're all going to take off to a new journey. So just buckle up, I would say. Don't relax. Buckle up and, just take off and have fun in your next wave of journey. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for such enlightening words. They are truly inspiring. Now I invite Sister Doreen, Additional Controller of Examinations, St. Francis College for Women, to propose vote of thanks.
Respected Chief Guest, Professor K. Shashikant, esteemed guest of honor, Ms. Ramadevi Lanka, and all the distinguished members present here, dear colleagues, and my dear graduating students. On this momentous occasion of our 45th graduation program, on behalf of the management and staff, it is my privilege and honor to express our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to making this day a beautiful memory for the graduates. First and foremost, I extend our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Professor K. Shashikant, for gracing this occasion with your distinguished presence despite your busy schedule. Your convocation address has truly inspired us all and will remain etched in our hearts as we embark our new journeys. I sincerely thank our guest of honor, Ms. Ramadevi Lanka, for sharing your invaluable insights and motivating our graduates. There is no denying that your distinguished career and achievements serve as a beacon of inspiration for our young graduates. My sincere appreciation to our dear principal, Professor Uma Joseph, for her visionary leadership and the welcome address that beautifully captured the essence of this celebration. I thank our Vice Principal, Dr. Sister Shirley, and the correspondent, Sister Karmali Taniyat, for their unwavering support, guidance, and blessings. I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Alice David, the coordinator of the convocation, and Ms. Lata Subramaniam, whose meticulous planning and tireless efforts have ensured the smooth conduct of today's ceremony. Their leadership has been instrumental in orchestrating this magnificent event. My heartfelt thanks to the Convocation Committee members for their dedicated efforts in planning and executing every aspect of this ceremony. Special thanks to Ms. Afifa for the IT support in making this program a success. A special mention to Dr. Anita Thomas, Controller of Exams, and the staff from the exam branch for the meticulous arrangements done for the smooth conduct of today's event. A special mention of gratitude to all the heads of various departments, deans, Dr. Reena Diwan, Dr. Usha Praveena, Dr. Savita Sukumar, and the student advisors, Dr. Sunita, Ms. Prashanti, Dr. Sinjini, and Ms. Shravanti, for all the arrangements done and the support extended. Dr. Farooq Kamal and Dr. Anita Daniel for making sure the graduation march is done meticulously. I acknowledge with gratitude the various departments and faculty who shouldered diverse responsibilities and have maintained discipline and decorum throughout the ceremony. A word of appreciation to the media personnel for capturing this memorable day through their lens. Gratitude goes to the students of choir and NCC for being a gracious presence for the occasion. My sincere gratitude to all the non-teaching staff who worked behind the scenes, paying attention to every small detail that ensured a perfect setting for the day, along with the technicians of sound, light, and photography. And finally, to our dear graduating batch of students from 22 to 25 UG batch and 23 to 25 PG batch. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement. You are the reason we are all here today. May you carry forward the values and knowledge gained at St. Francis College and shine brightly in all your future endeavors. Thank you all, and may God bless each one of you abundantly.
We move on to the most awaited moment, the award of degree certificates, and request our esteemed dignitaries to please present the degree certificates to the graduates and postgraduates. As instructed to you all, please come on to the stage as we call out your classes. So from my left side, we begin with MSc Nutrition and Dietetics, and from my right, we begin with BSc Honors Software and Engineering. Please assemble. Left side, MSc Nutrition and Dietetics. To the right side, BSc Honors Software Engineering. After MSc Nutrition and Dietetics, MSc Data Science and MSc Microbiology students, please assemble onto the left side, and BSc MScs to the right side after BSc Honors Software Engineering.
Students, you will be entering from whichever side, you will be leaving from the same side.
After Nutrition and Dietetics to the left, and BSc Honors Software Engineering to the right, MSc Data Science, MSc Microbiology to the left side, and BSc MScs students to the right side.
Dear students, please remember, after receiving your degree, we request all of you to collect your refreshments in Capitania Hall after the completion of the program, and also for the customary picture in ceremonial gown. These pictures will be given free of cost to all the students. The date to receive the same will be announced later. So please remember.
MSc Data Science students, followed by MSc Microbiology to my left side, and BSc MScs students to the right side.
MSc Microbiology students, followed by MSc Mathematics students on my left hand side. Then BSc MScs students, followed by BSc MECS students on my left hand side.
We request MSc Mathematics students, MSc Computer Science and MSc Organic Chemistry to assemble to the left side, and BSc MScs students to the right side.
After receiving your degrees, we request all the students to go to Capitanio Hall.
BSc MScs students are followed by BSc MECS students onto the right side. MSc Computer Science students will follow MSc Mathematics students onto the left side. BSc MASCS students onto the right side. We request Dr. Roslyn to please come on to the dais to give away the degree certificates.
We request Dr. Roslyn to please come to the dais to present the awards.
MSc Organic Chemistry students to kindly join the left side of the stage. BSc MECS students, please continue on to the right hand side of the
BSc MECS students followed by BSc ANBC students on my right side.
Request BSc ANBC students and ANZC students to gather onto the right side. On to the left side, computer science students followed by MSc Organic Chemistry students, BSc BZC, BSc BTZC students.
BSc ANBC students on my right side. We request Dr. Anita Thomas, Controller of Examinations, and Dr. Usha Praveena, Dean of Sciences, to kindly come to the dais and present the degrees.
We thank you, our chief guest, Professor Shashikant, for his valuable time. Thank you, sir. We request Sister Sujata to please come on to the dais. Request BSc BZC students and BSc BTZC students to assemble onto the left hand side. BSc BZC, BSc BTZC students. Request BSc ANPC and BSc ANZC students to gather onto the right side. Request all the BSc BZC and BTZC students to come on to the left side. Request BSc ANBC and ANZC to gather onto the right side.
We request students to kindly go to Capitanio Hall for the refreshments as well as for taking the customary picture.
We request Dr. Alice David, the coordinator of the convocation ceremony, to please come on to the dais. We thank Ramadevi Lanka ma'am for her gracious presence and her time. Thank you very much, ma'am.
We request Dr. Jyotirani to please come onto the dais. We request Dr. Jyotirani to please come onto the dais.
BSc MPS students, MPCS and BTMBC students, please assemble onto the left side. BMS students to assemble on the right side. BSc MPS, MPCS, BTMBC students to assemble on the left hand side. ANBC, ANZC and BMS students onto the right side. BSc MPC, MPCS, BTMBC students onto the left side. ANBC, ANZC and BMS students onto the right side.
We request Padma Shri ma'am from Computer Science to please come onto the dais.
BSc MPC, MPCS, BT MPC students onto the left side, BMS students onto the right side. BSc BC MBC, BSc BT BCC students will join on the left hand side, followed by BMS students on the right side. BVOC Retail Management and IT students will join.
Dear students, please remember, after receiving the degree, you will be going to Capitania Hall for the refreshments as well as for the customary picture in the ceremonial gown. BSc MPC students, MPCS and BT MBC, followed by BC MBC, BT BCC onto the left side. BMS followed by BVOC Retail Management and IT on the right side. We request Dr. Yugandhar from Department of Statistics and Ms. Kavita ma'am from the Department of Computer Science to please come on to the dais. Dr. Yugandhar from Statistics Department, Ms. Kavita from Computer Science Department. Students in the middle of the hallway and to the end of the auditorium can please be seated. You can stand when you are near to the stage, when the queue is moving near to the stage.
Students in the middle of the auditorium and towards the back of the auditorium can please be seated. Students near to the stage, please keep moving forward. We request Ms. Sushma from the Department of Electronics to please come on to the dais. We request Ms. Sushma from the Department of Electronics to please come on to the dais. BSc MPCS students will be followed by BSc BT MBC students onto the left side and BMS students on the right side. We request Dr. Subhi Varghese from the Department of BWalk to please come on to the stage. Dr. Subhi Varghese onto the right side of the stage. We request Dr. Mehanur to please come on to the right side of the stage. Dr. Mehanur. We request Dr. Vidya Jairam from the Department of Zoology to come on to the left side of the stage. Request all the BTMBC students to please move forward.
We request Dr. Rekha Jayachandar to please come on to the stage.
We request Dr. Rekha Jayachandar. Request BTMBC students to please move forward. BMS and BVOC students onto the right side.
We request DB Rekha ma'am to kindly come onto the stage. We request DB Rekha ma'am to please come onto the stage.
BC students followed by BT-BCC onto the left side. BVOC students onto the right side. BT-BCC students onto the left side. BSc, BCC CAP students onto the left side.
BCCAC students, half of the students will be on the right hand side, half of the students will be on the left hand side. BCCAC students.
We request Dr. Rekha Jaychanda from the Department of Mathematics to please come on to the stage. BCC CAP students, half students will join onto the left side, half students will join from the right side. BCC CAP students can join onto the right side of the stage. Request CAP students to gather near the right side. Request the students to proceed to the Capitanio Hall after the program. Request the students to proceed to the Capitanio Hall.
Thank you, esteemed faculty, for presenting the degrees, and thank you, students. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.